My dear Patreon and Telegram subscribers, welcome to this weekly update, May 19th, May 25th, for Bitcoin, Ethereum, the markets in general, blue chip altcoins, and the silver and gold index XAU. Is the bull still in town? Yes, I think it is, and we have a very interesting influence this week, which is bullish in the Bitcoin horoscope. It's about the Saturn sextile Jupiter, which is a long-term influence active for the next few months. Actually, it starts now. It's about a steady and stable increase of the market cap for BTC, which is very interesting these days. I would say that if you are interested in the whole astrology of the week, you can click the link that I include here for the introduction part, and this would be basically a summary. In terms of global astrology, the first part of the week will be a bit quieter. We don't have so many influences, but we have this underlying background influence, which is long-term and bullish from Bitcoin itself. And in the second part of the week, volatility will increase, and global astrology will contribute to it. It is primarily bullish, I would say, and it can develop very fast. So expect a fast development of the price action. And now let's go into the new format. I want to thank you for all the feedback you provided and the ideas. I cannot implement all of them and not all of them at the same time, but I try to really iterate to do them step by step. Therefore, I appreciate any comments I do have to this entry, and also to the post in Telegram, actually, for the subscribers there. Thank you so much in advance. And now let's dive into the new format. I want to explain briefly the new format based on your feedback. I make it more concise, and I will be more restrictive with astrological information. I will pinpoint the very important days for the price action, and you can go into details with the other video for those interested. You will get a new file, actually, a PDF each week, which will contain a head-to-head comparison of the weather calendar for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the gold and silver index XAU. The ones who follow me since 2022, when I started with these updates on Patreon, I think you are quite familiar with this, but I think in this case it is very helpful because we have such a fast development nowadays. You will get also the financial calendar cheat sheet along, so that you can follow the significance of the symbols described for each day. And now let's start. This is the PDF that you get, and I structure it from the last weekend. So it's the previous weekend, which is before the current week for which I do the predictions. So for the week 19th, 25th, it will be 17 and 18 the previous weekend. Then we go for the working week because we have transaction volume, and then we have this weekend, which is the weekend of the current week, which will be 24th and 25th in this case. So what do we have? We have from the weekend a balanced energy. I filmed this on the 15th of May, so I don't know what is ahead, but I see that we do have positive influences on Saturday, mostly for Bitcoin and for XAU, and for Ethereum it's quite mixed, I would say, but the weather is good, and also Bitcoin has a positive fire, so it's a good energy, I would say, overall positive. We can feel it also on Friday possibly. And Sunday is neutral for the Bitcoin side, and sort of mixed for Ethereum, but in general positive. At global astrology level, again, we have positive volatility that is hourly, and for XAU we have also some negative influences that could manifest on Monday. So I think XAU will have a sort of, let's say, small dips or it is a calm down of the price action compared to the last weeks in any case. Then for the working week, this is the bullish thing that I told you. It's active the whole week, and it is the Saturn Jupiter sextile for the market cap development long term for BTC, and it all starts this week with a powerful price action I would expect on Monday and Tuesday, because this is not very much disturbed by the weekend in my opinion. Then we do have on the 20th also positive influences for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, I would say that it is very possible that some profits will be taken, because we had a very powerful price action, and yes, it jumped a lot finally. So here on Monday it's possible that we get here some dips, and for XAU it's a strong day Monday. You see it's quite good, I would say, the first part of the week. In the middle of the week we do have a unanimous, uniform negative influence across all assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the gold and silver index XAU. As you see, it is possible that we'll have some global event. It's either related to geopolitics or to tariffs. I think this can disturb all assets, and the most affected might be Ethereum, again, because it also jumped a lot. But on Ethereum side, we have on Friday an exact long-term aspect, as you see here, which is positive, and it's stronger than this light red that is in the middle. Of course, it depends on the volume, how much it will drop or increase, but it is in general a very nice combination, I would say, for the development in the second part of the week. Whatever the dip will be in the mid of the week on Wednesday UTC, we get a price increase on the last part of the week for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, I would say, and XAU will have a moderate price action. I think it will be for sure a slowdown, and this will also affect this move on the 21st gold, but maybe it's not so powerful. We will see. Just to mention that if we get other news about volumes, big money that is coming into crypto, then these dips might be slowdowns. So be sure to really translate the context, so to speak, here. The red is not the same at all times, but just mentioning because we had a big jump upwards, so it can be that we get also a more powerful retracement here. Now for the weekend, what I see, it is in general balanced to bullish on Sunday for Bitcoin. Then for Ethereum, it's a bit more negative, as we can see. So it could be that this translates to influences that play out in the next week. And for XAU, it is also a move up, especially on Sunday, that will be felt on Monday next week. So I would say recovery and a bit of growth, because we have three aspects which are positive and exact on Sunday. So an interesting week, I would say, in general, with a bullish background. Don't forget this big influence here, and also this one here for Ethereum at the end of the week on Friday. And the point of caution is really the mid of the week on the 21st, when it seems that we get a slowdown or a dip. We will see how much it will be because of a certain global event. From the blue chip altcoins, I do see Solana the most powerful in terms of astrological influences for the horoscope, for the specific Solana horoscope. But we do get also a positive vibe throughout the week, as you know, for Bitcoin, which means that in general other coins can grow, and this is really for the second part of the week after whatever happens on the 21st. I think Ethereum and also other altcoins have the opportunity to increase. Now I would like to share some final thoughts. It would be quick. The first one is administrative. Again, based on feedback, I got that you like the entry called at your fingertips. So it will be May at your fingertips and then June at your fingertips and so on, where I will put all the links and the most recent will be on top. There you can find the weekly updates, all the calendars so that you can have quick access to them. So this is one thing. The second thing is that I want to prepare you for a very volatile end of the month with a Cazimi, which would be the Mercury-Sun conjunction, which happens on the 30th. I will give more details next week. Everything can happen very, very fast, and we will get a lot of volatility. Be prepared for that. Therefore, if you are in profit, it's good to secure something maybe end of the month. June is also very volatile in the beginning, and we have also some bearish aspects which could really drive dips in the market, and more than that, we will have intensified action with Mercury going out of bounds for the first 3 weeks in June. I will give more details about it. It is really something that can lead to new at the highest for many assets, but we will have also a correction in the first week, I think. So we will go into details soon about this. Also, June looks very, very interesting at S&P 500 level. So in terms of macro, global, something can happen in the US with the economy or something. We get 8 long-term aspects for S&P 500. Of course, not all of them are bullish, but they are, the majority are, I think. And it is really an eventful month ahead. Just a warning a bit in advance. I want to thank you so much for your attention, for your continued loyalty and support. I appreciate it. I wish you a successful week ahead. See you.